I bid you all good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins, bringing you a couple of updated stories. So let's start off with the Covey yay or nay. Is Covey real? Is Covey a hoax? Is Covey a bad flu? Is Covey, are they making it a lot worse than it's, are they over-exaggerating it? Are they under-exaggerating it? Are people not being safe enough? Well, let's look at the two sides of the spectrum here. So we got latest CDC Covey numbers make Doom-and-Gloom cult look like complete idiots. So this is from today's date, and they're basically saying the numbers we're getting from the CDC is making the doom and gloomers look like complete idiots. So the CDC recently released Covey numbers from February 1st, 2020 to April 18, 2020. So here it is. With each day, it's getting harder and harder to see these so-called experts to defend their complete destruction of an American economy. Since February, there have been 17,229 Covey deaths. Another 7,667 died from COVID-19 and pneumonia. During this time period, 49,013 Americans have died from pneumonia. And then there is the age gap. There is 20 deaths. There were 20 deaths under age of 25. That comes to 0.1% of all coronavirus deaths. There were 13,518 deaths over 65 years of age. There is no way in hell this justifies the complete destruction of the U.S. economy. When this is all over, good doctors and garbage IMHE researcher will have a lot of explaining to do. So there it is. They're breaking down the numbers here. So this is, let's take a look at this guy's Twitter here. I have no idea who this is, but let's look at this here. So 1 to 4 years, I guess that's deaths right there. And then 5 to 14 years. And then here you go from, I can't really tell what this is trying to say here. So I'm not going to read it because I'm not sure what it's trying to say. Okay, here's a better one here. It won't let me open. The table 2 involving the Covey disease 2019 pneumonia and influenza reported by NHCS group by age group United States week ending from February 1st to April 18, 2020. Okay, so here, let me see if I could zoom this thing in. Hold on a second. Yes, I can. Okay, so here we go. So all ages, 17,229. Deaths from all causes, 613,000. Pneumonia deaths, 49,000. Deaths with pneumonia and COVID-19, 7,676. And influenza deaths, 5,411. With a population of 327 million. Okay, so let's look at, so they got 17,000 Covey deaths. So pneumonia deaths, apparently more people died, almost 50,000 died from pneumonia, more than Covey deaths. But I'm not a doctor, so I don't know this, right? You know what I'm saying? Under 1 year, 0 deaths. 1 to 4, 2 deaths. 5 to 14, 1. 15 to 24 years old, 17. 25 to 34, 139. 35 to 44, 351. 45 to 54, 943. 55 to 64, 2,258. 65 to 74, 3,829. 75 to 84, 4,780. And the highest bracket is 85 years and over, 4,909 have died from. And then let's see from regular pneumonia, 16,000. Okay. So this is what they've got here. This is the CDC website. So it says right here, Table 2, deaths involving Covey disease 2019, pneumonia and influenza reported by NHS Group, United States week ending. Okay, now, let's go over here to Zero Hedge, which is usually the gloom and doom reporting. U.S. sees bigger jump in new Covey cases since early April, so live updates. So, biggest jump in cases, not deaths. Okay, so let's go over the summary here. Singapore extends lockdown until the end of June, longest in the world. Demonstrators fill the streets in Paris. Como holds Tuesday briefing in Buffalo. Yonhap denies reports of NK's NJU is dying. Schumer receives hopes for Tuesday night sentence vote to relief bill. Italy bond yields climb. Prime Minister content says EU rescue package proposal not enough. U.S. cases jumped 5.7% on Tuesday, the biggest jump since April 10. Air Canada suspends flights to the U.S. That's weird, but they allow flights from China, Canada. That's weird. AG Barr says Department of Justice may see some states with strict virus limits. Congressional leaders strike deal against $320 billion bailout. Spain caves, decides to let children under 14 leave the house unaccompanied. Florida reports 835 new cases. Georgia, Tennessee, and South Carolina unveil plans to start reopening economies by Tuesday. Sweden sees another jump in cases. Gottlieb says true hashtag of U.S. cases likely 10 times higher than the official total. New York sees a total of new cases decline for the 6th day, which is really good because New York was getting hit hard. Gavin Newsom says now is not the time to reopen the country. France suspend flights outside of Shanghai area. JPM has developed a plan to get employees back in the office. Global cases past 2.5 million. Ireland would not allow mass gatherings until August at the earliest. U.S. cases near 800,000, with deaths passing 170,000. So there it is, guys. U.S. cases near 800,000, with deaths passing 170 large. And that's within a week and a half, 2 weeks, where things started getting really hot here in the United States of America. So update 1605. The number of confirmed COVID cases in the U.S. climbs 5.7% on Tuesday, the biggest jump since April 10th. The U.S. has a total of 814,000 cases as of 4 p.m., according to JHU. The biggest milestone today, cases broke above 800K earlier. We're coming up on the 3-month anniversary of the case broke above 8,000, shocking everybody who thought this outbreak wouldn't even be as bad as SARS, and would fade in a few weeks without every really making an impact outside of China. But China lied to us, guys. That's the problem, right? The U.S. also holds more than 41,000 recorded COVID-19 linked death now, nearly double the nearest rival, Italy, though nobody can say for sure how many thousands or millions remain uncounted around the world. That's the key, guys, and that's, we're talking about that on Mike of the Night. So that's it, guys. The politics. A lot of politics behind this. So, and in all fairness, guys, you know what? They could bring up a really good case showing that this is a hoax. They could. They could bring up a good case to show that this is just a mild flu that's going around and more people die of pneumonia or more people die in auto accidents. They could bring up a solid case that this is real and this is, provided. See, we can't go off China's models, right? We have to go off Italy and Spain and France. So there's so many angles of it, right? We're here, I'm open to, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, this is what they're telling us, this is what they're saying. A lot of people saying that I'm getting paid by companies to say what I'm saying. I'm just reading what they're telling us here and what the masses are seeing. This thing has tens of thousands of shares on it. So there needs to be some sort of angle where we could see both sides. So here it is. They're saying that coronavirus deaths, people are complete idiots. Gloom and doom. I still say, and I'm going to say, in my opinion, it's too early still in the U.S. It's still too early. Because there's a lot of people that are empty and that have the symptoms and are not showing signs. And they're all over. How many millions, right? That's the key. That's the question. It's time. Time is the only thing, is the missing parameter in this whole, whether it's a scam, whether it's a hoax, whether it's a conspiracy, whether it's real, whether it's true, whatever they want to believe, whatever it is, I don't care. Just give it time. Give it some more time. And you will see. Are the doom and gloomers going to look like complete idiots? Are the people that are looking at this and taking this really serious? I take this serious. I'll tell you why I take this very serious. It's because it originated in China. Nobody should believe China. China lies about everything. That's the key. If this originated in Texas or originated somewhere in Mexico or something, I wouldn't be too I would be cautious, but I would be more, where, but because it's China, and look what's happened. If you think I'm making this up, look at all the companies pulling out of China. Look at everybody pretty much calling quits to China. Anyways, guys, That's what I wanted to show. I wanted to show you guys these two articles here. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to set your reminders for Trends in the Housing Market and Mike in the Night. Mike in the Night every 8 p.m. Pacific time. Don't forget to jump on and join us. And Trends in the Housing Market every Wednesday night Pacific time, 7 p.m. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the housing economy, gold, silver, oil, what's happening, because everything ties to housing. Once housing is available for median wage earners, not minimum wage, median wage, average wage earners, then you're going to start to see a resurgence and a rebuilding of the economy. Until the middle class is out of their own countries, in Australia, Canada, and the UK, primarily in New Zealand, where they can't even get into housing in their own countries because the average tear-down home that's worth 90 grand is selling for $2 million, we got problems. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Thanks for watching.